Howdy, Rowdies. Just Andy checking in with you. And first off, I want to announce that I have started a new 1 week test challenge with Baarden Beard Company out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And so with them, I'll be testing, see if I can get it around here, right? 3 different beard oils. The first one that I've been using the last couple of days is the tobacco, bourbon, and leather. And also, he sent me a peppermint and musk, peppermint pine and musk, as well as a frankincense and sandalwood. So those are the 3 scents of oil I'll be checking. And he sent me a butter. And so this is the tobacco, bourbon, and leather butter that I've been using for the last couple of days. You tell me how I'm looking. Looking all right? Yeah. And then finally, he does not have a co-wash, but he does have a wash. So he sent me the Moroccan spice and something. Moroccan spice, we'll call it. All right, so that's what I'll be doing for over the next week. I did actually start yesterday, but as you may be aware, there was a lot going on in the bearded community. Dan C. released a video talking about all natural versus natural, particularly with preservatives in water-based products such as beard wash and co-wash. So I wanted to address that first, since I did a review a week ago of Premium brand, and this is their wash here. This is the N2 scent. It was just the one that I picked up first. And all right, so anyway, one of the benefits of being active in the bearded community is people that do have a wealth of knowledge, such as Dan C., are pretty available if you have any questions. And Dan and I have actually been talking about safety, health, and quality of beard products for quite some time. So this did not catch me off guard, and both he and I looked over the ingredients and talked to the owner, Sean, about the quality of ingredients, and we both agreed they're pretty spot on. So just moving forward, I didn't want anybody to think that at some point I'm going to have to come back and fall on my sword and, oh God, no. Premium brand, wash and co-wash, in my opinion. I'm not going to speak for Dan C. He can do that himself. He has a much bigger platform to do so than I do. They're spot on. They're safe. They are shelf stable, and you're not going to have to worry about them growing mold and funk in a matter of weeks or a few months. All right, so that is the product that I have coming out. As I said, the big topic going around right now in the bearded community is the whole natural versus all natural versus mostly all natural. I stand behind Dan C 100% when he says that oils are pretty easy to make, and just because of the simplicity of ingredients as far as from a safety and health benefit perspective. And it's real easy to do an all-natural beard oil, but I do want you guys to keep in mind that some of these fatty oils, such as coconut oil, still have a shorter life span or a shelf life due to them not being processed. So if you are just out there, if you just stumbled across this channel and thought, hey, who's this good looking guy with a nice beard? I want to see what he's got to say. If you're just buying a bottle of beard oil and a bottle or a jar of balm or butter and using it within a month, you're probably going to be fine. If, however, you are someone who is a lot more into it than that, and you have a rotation of some sort that you go through where you use 3 or 4 different products over a period of time, and it slows it down so that your products do last for months and months, you might want to keep an eye on the stuff, especially that stuff on the back row that you keep back there just to make your beard collection look bigger. As long as you know not to use it, I guess that's okay. If it's he who has the most beard oils when they die wins kind of situation. In which case, wow, you are entering a daunting competition. I got several friends that literally are trying to come up with new places to put beard products. They have so many. So anyway, that's it for this week. Not a lot to say. Definitely, if you have not, check out Dan C's video on all natural versus it's the one he just released today. It's all natural or not, and the importance of preservatives. Obviously, it's fairly well known. Whenever beard companies come out, first thing they're going to do is come out with an oil. Then they're going to release a balm, usually. Hopefully, from our brothers down here in the South, they'll start working on butters and kind of skip this whole balm foolishness. Some of us have no use for balm and didn't when butters were not an alternative. Just to tell you what beeswax can do to you down here in the South. And then they get into the water-based products, which are a lot more tricky. I don't know that they're quite as tricky as they're being made out to be, but I do know that they do fall under auspices that the FDA does tend to look at a lot more closely. And all it's going to take is one case of one owner having a bad day, releasing a product that's not quite as stable as it should be, and it's going to be in the news, and the next thing you know, all of this fun and haphazard wild west stuff comes to an end. So that's about it for this week. Have a good week, and as always, what's in your beard?